In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a complete e-commerce store using Storebuild.ai. Starting with just a single product link, no blank themes, no manual copywriting, and no guessing what goes where. I'll walk you through the entire process step by step, from pasting in the product link to generating the store layout, product page, and core copy, so you can see exactly how everything comes together in real time. This is a full walkthrough, so whether you're testing a product for the first time or just want a faster way to get a store live, you'll be able to follow along from start to finish. I'm Erin from Ecom Mastery. Let's get into it. Before we start, I recommend using the link below so you can follow along and see this in real time. Even if you don't plan on launching today, following as we go will help everything make a lot more sense once you're inside the dashboard. So step one is to pick a niche. So once you're signed in, this is the very first screen you'll see. Every decision after this builds on the niche you choose here, which is why Store Build starts with this instead of design or products. So you'll just choose the niche you want your store to be built around. You can pick something you already understand, like clothing, pets, tech, home, or sports. If you're not sure yet, you can click Need Inspiration and Store Build will generate ideas for you. This is especially helpful if you're new or just want to see what types of stores tend to work well. Once you've selected a niche, you want to click Next, and at this point, you've given the AI enough direction to start shaping the store. Step two is to pick your store color. So next, you'll choose the main color theme for your store. And this affects trust more than people realize because color influences how professional and credible the store feels. This controls things like buttons, accents, and highlights across the site. You can preview how each color looks in real time, so choose the one that best fits your brand or product style. If you're unsure, pick something neutral. You can always change this later inside of Shopify, then click Next to continue. Next, you'll choose the main banner image for your storefront. So think of this as the first impression. This is the hero image customers see when they land on your site. So you want to scroll through the options. You don't need to overthink this. The banners are already designed to match your niche. So click the banner you like and make sure it fits the vibe of your niche. Once you're happy with it, click Next. At this point, Storebuild.ai takes over. This is where the automation actually happens. Layout, structure, and core pages are being created for you. You'll see a message letting you know your store is being built automatically. There's nothing you need to do here. Just wait a few seconds while everything is generated. When the build is complete, you'll see a confirmation screen showing your finished store layout. You want to click Claim My Store now to move forward and officially connect it to Shopify. This doesn't publish anything yet. It just moves you into the Shopify connection step. Now you'll be prompted to create your Shopify account. Storebuild handles the build, but Shopify is what actually powers the store. So you want to click Create Shopify Account, then enter the same email you used earlier, choose Sign Up with email, set your password, and create your account. When Shopify asks setup questions, you can skip them. You don't need to customize anything just yet. We're keeping things simple for now because the store structure is already handled. You'll see Shopify's $1 a month promotion for the first 3 months. So select the basic plan, then click Continue. And once your Shopify account is created, you want to return to the Store Build tab. Next, you'll connect Shopify to Store Build. So this is what allows Store Build to push everything it generated into your real Shopify store. If you click Access Shopify URL, this opens your Shopify admin board. Copy the full admin URL from the browser bar, then go back to Store Build, paste that URL into the field provided. And once this is saved, the two platforms are officially linked. Click Save and then click Next. Now it's time to load products into your store. So this is where your store goes from empty to sellable. Click Add Winning Products. Storebuild uses Zendrop here to handle product importing automatically. A new tab will open to install the Zendrop app. So you want to click install, confirm the installation, and approve the free trial if prompted. If Shopify asks for a card, remember Zendrop includes a trial. You can cancel later if needed. Once installation is complete, return to the Store Build tab and click Receive Store. At this point, the products are ready to be pulled into your store. So after Zendrop finishes installing, you want to switch back to the Store Build tab. This is where everything comes together. You want to click Receive Store to finalize the setup. At this point, Store Build pulls in your Shopify connection, applies the theme, and completes the product import process. This step essentially locks in the store that was just generated, making it ready for the final publishing steps. Once this finishes, you'll see a confirmation screen letting you know that your store has been successfully created and is ready to go live. Next, you'll need to remove the password that Shopify automatically places on new stores. Shopify adds this by default to protect new stores, so you want to click on Remove Password, which will open your Shopify preferences page in a new tab. On this screen, you may be prompted to add your store address. Go ahead and fill that out and click Save. After that, scroll to the store access section and turn off the password protection by unchecking the option that limits access to visitors. Once that's done, click Save again. Removing this password is what makes your store publicly accessible. Now that the password is removed, you want to click on View Store. This will open your live e-commerce website in a new tab. You'll immediately see a fully built storefront with a homepage, navigation, and product sections already in place. Everything you're seeing was generated automatically based on the choices you made earlier in Store Build. From the top navigation, you want to click on Catalog to view the products in your store. This is where you'll see all of the items that were imported during the setup process. So each product already has images, pricing, and basic structure set up, so you're not starting from scratch, and this gives you a clear view of what your store currently offers and how products are presented to customers. So click into any product from the catalog to open the product page. Here you'll see a complete product layout that includes images, pricing, variants like color or size, and purchase buttons. The page is already formatted in a clean, conversion-focused way, making it easy for customers to understand the product and move towards checkout. And all of this was generated automatically without you needing to upload images or build the page manually. If you want to make changes, you can do that directly inside of Shopify. So from your Shopify dashboard, go to Online Store, then select Themes, and then select Customize. You don't need to do this right away. This is definitely optional. So this opens the theme editor where you can click on different sections of the page to adjust text, images, colors, or layout. You don't have to customize anything right away, but this is where you can personalize the store once everything is live. At this stage, everything is set up and working, and your store is no longer a draft or a concept. It's a real functioning Shopify site that you can actually send traffic to. You've moved from choosing a niche to having products, layout, and structure fully in place without having to design or write everything manually. The reason this process works so well is because it removes the biggest bottleneck in e-commerce: overbuilding before launching. Most people get stuck trying to perfect design, copy, products, and setup all at the same time. Store Build reverses that approach. It gives you a solid conversion-focused foundation first, so you're improving and testing instead of staring at a blank dashboard. That shift is what helps people move forward instead of stalling out. What to focus on next? So from here, the goal isn't to rebuild, it's to iterate. Your job now is to test products, tighten messaging, and pay attention to how people respond. You don't need everything to be perfect to begin. You need something real to work with. This setup gives you momentum, and once momentum exists, every improvement becomes easier and more intentional. What makes a product page convert well? With a finished product page in front of you, it's worth understanding why pages like this actually convert, especially when they're generated by a tool like Storebuild. High converting product pages aren't about flashy design or complicated layouts. They work because they're clear, trustworthy, and easy to act on. The first factor is clarity. A strong product page quickly answers 3 questions: what the product is, why it matters, and what the customer should do next. Storebuild structures pages so those answers are obvious. The title is straightforward, the images show the product clearly, and the description focuses on benefits rather than technical details. People don't buy features, they buy outcomes. Next is trust. Conversion happens when a customer feels confident moving forward. That confidence comes from clean design, consistent branding, and visual structure that feels intentional. Storebuild generated pages avoid clutter and unnecessary elements, which helps the product feel legitimate instead of rushed or spammy. When a page looks calm and professional, customers are far more likely to believe the store is safe to buy from. Finally, there's momentum. A well-built product page guides visitors towards action without overwhelming them. Clear pricing, visible purchase buttons, and logical flow reduce friction. Customers shouldn't have to hunt for information or guess what to click. Storebuild's layouts are designed to move people naturally from interest to checkout, which is why starting with a strong foundation matters so much. What's important to remember is that conversion isn't about perfection, it's about reducing doubt. Storebuild removes many of the common friction points by default, which puts you in a much stronger position than starting from a blank Shopify theme and guessing what works. Tips to customize your product page further. After your store is up and running, customization becomes a choice, not a requirement. That's a major mindset shift for most people. Instead of feeling pressure to fix everything before launching, you now get to improve based on real context. One of the simplest places to start is messaging. Read through the product description and ask whether it clearly speaks to the customer you're targeting. You don't need to rewrite everything. Small changes like simplifying a sentence or sharpening a benefit can make a noticeable difference over time. You can also refine the visual hierarchy inside Shopify's theme editor. You're able to adjust spacing, reorder sections, or emphasize key elements like the Add to Cart button. None of this requires design experience. You're not rebuilding the page, you're polishing what's already there to make it easier to navigate. Another area to improve over time is reassurance. As traffic comes in, you'll start noticing what questions customers have. That's when adding FAQs, shipping details, or simple guarantees becomes powerful. These updates work best after launch because they're based on real behavior instead of assumptions. The key takeaway is that your store isn't finished, it's functional. Storebuild gives you something solid from day one, and Shopify gives you the flexibility to evolve it. Every change you make should come from learning, not fear of launching imperfectly. And that's how you build a complete e-commerce store using Storebuild AI, starting from a single product link and turning it into a fully live Shopify store step by step. I'm Erin from Ecom Mastery. If this video helped, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.